I think this is going to go down as the best money ever spent. $160 for this EERO Pro 6 on Amazon. What can I say? This thing does indeed do what it says it's supposed to do. I am really happy with this thing. So I just installed these things. It took about an hour. It didn't go as smooth as planned or smooth as they, I guess, would say it went, but it went okay. And here's what you got to do. So they say to connect it to your modem. So here's a Surfboard modem for Cox Ethernet, Cox cable. It didn't work that way. I could not make it work connecting right to the modem. So what I did was I left my old Wi-Fi running, and instead, so the whole thing is, this thing wants a DHCP address to start its process, and I wasn't getting that from Cox. It just wouldn't hand one out. So I rebooted the old Netgear here and connected it to Cox, which it knows this MAC address, and it came up with a MAC and DHCP for this old system. And then I plugged the new system here into the old system, and then it would register. So once this thing registered, and I was through the app, I then disconnected the old system and plugged this guy here, the Pro 6, directly into the cable modem here with the white cable they gave me, which you can see goes all the way to the back of the cable modem, and booted it, and bam, it worked. And this thing is great. There's no real screwing around, no configuration. So I use one port to feed this thing the signal coming in from the cable provider, Cox, and the other wire I have going to a hub that I've had up here for a long time, and it's basically feeding all my computers in here, and it's also feeding an identical EERO Pro 6 in the downstairs area in a bedroom, and that one was also easy to set up. And now, thank goodness, I finally have ONE SSID in the house, which I just call internet, and this thing works now all over the house. I used to have something called upstairs and downstairs, and it would only work upstairs and downstairs because I had two different Wi-Fi access points that weren't mesh connected. So this thing is the bomb. I'm really happy with it. So I need to find a place for it. It's just now sitting on the floor, but it seems to have good coverage. I need to neaten all this mess up here as per usual and simplify it once again, but that's how it goes. This is a really good unit. It's a little warm, but the power supply on this thing is so small. There's the power supply. I'm thinking it's going to take less energy than my old unit. Here's my old unit right here. Unplug that. Boom. Whoops. And that's it. So I'll put up one more video on the app on the iPhone, how to use that, and how to configure things. I still now got to configure my Cisco phone to work on this thing. I had a LAN address of 192.168.1.1. This thing is 192.168.4.1, and I don't think I want to change it. I'm going to keep it on 4.1. So I got to reprogram this thing here, this phone, and reprogram some of the software in there that runs the phone, and open up some ports. But I am super happy with this thing. I'm getting probably 400 megabits at the computer downstairs on a dining room table, and that's never happened before. So really, really happy with this unit. This was the best $160 I've ever spent on any Wi-Fi stuff, and for once now I cannot worry about Wi-Fi. Just leave it all alone and get rid of this old stuff. Okay, well, thanks for watching. Again, this is the EERO Pro, and comes in a box like what? Like this. There are two of these in here, and I have one upstairs, one downstairs. What I do is I have the output or the LAN, local LAN for this one here, going through a wire which runs to downstairs. So I have a wire going from downstairs through that little connector to a downstairs connection area in the bedroom, and then in the closet, and then that goes to the second one of these. So the second one of these is fed through the first EERO, and it's double netted, but who cares? I mean, it works like the bomb. So really happy. Thanks for watching, and I gotta clean this up. Have a nice day.